Hey guys. So by the time you watch this, it'll be about almost a week after Slammiversary passed, and you know whether or not Kenny Omega lost the title to Sami Callihan, I think the big question, if you're a Kenny Omega fan, Mark, if you're a fan of AEW, Impact Wrestling, AAA, you name it, any promotion that Kenny is associated with, whether as their champion or in the title picture or whatever the case may be, outside of WWE, I think the one question everybody's wondering is, you know, are they starting the process of Omega losing his championships? In other words, are they starting to book Omega to lose his titles, to various talents in these organizations? Because we know he's facing Andrade at Triple Mania in August. We know that he's facing, like I said, Sami Callihan at Slammiversary, or has faced Sami Callihan by the time you watch this. Has already faced Sami Callihan by the time you watch this at Slammiversary, and right now, that result, as I record this, which is June 19th, and you're seeing this on basically July 23rd, 2 days before my birthday. The obvious, again, the question is, are we in that time frame? Are we in the time frame where, they're in the process of finally taking the belts off Omega? And whether or not he's still the champion by the time he watches, or the belt's in Callahan's hands, it's hard to say. But, that is a good question. This is a good question. Like I said, if you're a fan of Kenny Omega, a fan of AEW, Impact, AAA, any of the promotions Omega's associated with, like I said, whether or not he's the champion or he's not, or he's in the title picture, you have to ask yourself, are they starting the first steps, or are they starting the process of having him drop the belts? Because like I said, by the time you watch this, he's already faced Sami Callihan, and whether he's still champion or not by the time you watch this is, we'll basically have the answer by that time frame. And, then, of course, next month, which would be August, by the time you watch this, next month will be August, he's scheduled to face Andrade at Triple Mania, and then possibly at the end of next month, in the beginning of September, he's scheduled to defend against, but potentially, from what people are predicting, Hangman Adam Page, or maybe even Brian Cage, or someone completely different. And like I said, you have to ask yourself, like you said, you have to kind of wonder whether or not that's what they're planning to do. I mean, with the reports that he's working through some injuries and all that, and probably not wanting to take a chance that, he might, get to a point to where he won't be, able to compete for a while, if ever again, put his career in jeopardy. You have to ask yourself and wonder and speculate if they're in the process of doing that. If perhaps by the time you watch this, they've taken the first step at Slammiversary or not, and if they're going to continue taking that step, if they did so, but Triple Mania and then All Out. You have to wonder, that, because, I get people like Kenny, they like him as champ, but, you have to wonder if this is now the beginning stages of him dropping the belts. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think all the companies in conjunction with each other are starting that process, that step-by-step process of having him drop the belts, thus potentially turning him back into a babyface, because maybe he'll start seeing, the true nature of Callis? Who knows? But let me know what your thoughts are. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you. And remember, by the time you watch this, Slammiversary had already been done. So we'll know whether or not by then if they've taken the first step in doing this. So let me know what your thoughts are. and I'm out.